Hello, MBN. I'm joined today with Mandy from Inspired Lifestyle Choices. So thank you for joining me today, Mandy.
You're
Um,
welcome.
how did your business start? Your business started 12 years ago, so 2008. Wow. So yeah, tell us how you got started.
I got started because I was made redundant. So I was in a corporate role with Unilever, European marketing, and yeah, they made me redundant after 31 years. So really didn't know what I was going to do. Obviously, at that time, my confidence was completely shattered because after 31 years, that's all I knew. Um, but I had a friend who was already in this business, and she shared it with me. Was a bit skeptical at first as to whether or not I could do it, whether it was legitimate, ethical, all of those sort of things. But I
Yes.
thought, what have I got to lose? So I just jumped in.
Wow. I love
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I love the jumping in, the kind of like diving into the deep end, all of that stuff.
yeah.
I think it's easy to overlook how scary that can be, but I think it's a great quality to have in business. So why did you choose specifically Forever Living then? What was it about it that you really liked, or you thought actually I can do this and I can do it really well?
Before I actually looked at the business opportunity, she shared the products with me. That's what we do in this business. We normally share the products with somebody first so they can try them,
Yeah,
feel them, touch and smell them, drink them, and what have you. So I believe that you have to be passionate about what you sell in this business, or any business. You have to be
yeah.
passionate, don't you? I mean, you're obviously passionate about the food that that you sell. So
Okay.
and I thought that if I wasn't passionate about the products, then there's no way I could do the business. So she left some products with me for a couple of weeks, and I tried them, and I
Yes.
absolutely loved them. Now I used to work for Unilever. Excuse me. Used to work for Unilever, so I was a bit of um, brand loyal to their products, their personal care products and their household products. Um, but once I left there, then I wasn't that particular about being that brand loyal. So I tried them, absolutely loved them. I got the benefit from them, and so did my husband. He had
Yes.
a few issues with joints and that, so he got the benefit as well. So I just thought, Zoe, my sponsor in this business, was going to hold my hand. What
Oh,
have I got to lose? And that's what this business is about: holding people's hands as they move through the business and learn it. So yeah, you earn as you learn. So yeah, I
nice.
jumped in.
Wow. I think it's really nice that there was that support there for you. And as we'll go on to discuss, it sounds like you've then supported a lot of other people, which again is a great attribute. So once you had the products, once you were passionate about the products, how did you get started? Where did you go from there?
I joined the business, so I signed up, and I said, as my upline, she held my hand. She did a business launch for me, where we actually launched my business.
Wow.
She did all that for me. I didn't have to do anything, just be the host. Um, and she just took me through every step, what I had to do, speaking to people, because I didn't want to come across as one of these salesy sort of pushy people, which you very often get in this type of business. I couldn't do that, so I just told people what I was doing, and I shared the products with my friends and family, exactly as Zoe had with me. Um,
Yes.
and they tried them and they liked them too. So that's what this business is all about. It's all about conversational marketing. You talk about what you love, and that's how the products move. And obviously, once people started using the products, they absolutely loved them. And once they knew that there was a business opportunity behind it, then they
Yes.
were interested in that too. So I showed them the business, and they joined. Not everybody, obviously, you have to speak to a lot of people before you get a team member, but people have to want to do it. You can't push people into doing it. They've got to have a good, strong reason why they want to do it.
Wow.
Uh,
I think that sounds like a lot of hard work, but it sounds very natural, very organic, the way that you are just talking and sharing. And I think when passion is the backbone to something, it can be such a driver and it can keep you going. Like I work for myself, I work a lot off of the passion that I have for what I do, and it sounds like you're very similar in that sense.
Absolutely, yeah. I think yeah, if you believe in what you're doing and your products that you're recommending that people use,
Yes.
um, and you love what you're doing, and that comes across to people. They can see that you're excited about what you're doing, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it took me a long time to get going. You know, it didn't happen overnight. A lot of hard work went into this. And obviously I had my husband then, and he supported me in it. And we built the business together. But yeah, it did take a lot of hard work and a lot of time till we got to the position where we started to, you know, see the benefits and reap the rewards. So but actually helping other people to do that is the most incredible thing you could ever do for somebody. Because if somebody joins a business who, like me, was very, very shy and not confident at all, but they have maybe a huge why as to why they want to join the business. It could be anything. It could be something, it could be money, it could be freedom, it could be spend more time with the children, although it's probably not the case now, but you know, that it could be anything. And when you help them achieve those goals and you see them achieve,
Yes.
that's just an incredible feeling. Yeah.
Wow, nice. So how has your day-to-day been impacted or changed by the products that you promote and use?
As I said, I mean, I got benefits from the products, and so did my husband, because obviously he was poorly at that time when we first started the business. So knowing that he would get the benefits from them was just incredible to see, and I got them as well, the benefits. So from a product point of view, we got the health benefits, the skin benefits, you know, the hair, the nails, the joints, and all things like that, and being able to share them with our friends and family. But from a lifestyle point of view, it completely and utterly changed our life, because the income that we were earning, again, it took time, so it wasn't overnight. You know, it took a good while before we were earning an, you know, incredible income. It was just taking that worry away from everything.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we didn't have money worries as such, because we were quite old, you know, we're getting on a bit. But to have that sense of security that you have got to worry about the money, because I was made redundant, obviously. I got my redundancy money, but that wasn't going to last forever. So I needed to know that I could replace my corporate income with the earning that I was getting from forever, which I did quite quickly. And then to watch it grow from there, and for us to achieve, you know, everything that we achieved was just incredible. And we achieved, you know, the incentives, the holidays, the car. And then when my husband passed away, for me, having that sense of security, not knowing that I didn't have to worry about anything financial wise and what have you, is, you know, it's really comforting. So yeah, it has changed my life completely.
Wow, that is phenomenal. Thank you for sharing that with us. What I love about everything you've just said is that you could take the time for yourself when you needed it. And I think that human element, and that the fact that your business that you have grown, that you have worked hard for, then looked after you. And I think as business owners, that is something that we all aim for. I know that's what I aim for. We can all make comments about like the pensions and being self-employed and however long we're going to have to work for, and all of those different things, and having to wear too many hats. But the fact that your business, you put into your business and it gave you that back, wow, that is phenomenal.
It did, yeah. And obviously when my husband did pass away, I needed that time. I needed to take time out to do what I needed to do, basically. But because we'd built the business up and we got the royalty style income, it continued to pay me even though I was taking time out, which is just incredible. And it is in my will, so you know, when I go off to wherever, it's there for my family, so they will just pick up the income.
That's really nice.
So yeah, it gives you a tremendous sense of security and comfort, really.
That's nice. That's good. Wonderful. So I want to talk a little bit about Forever Living. So it started in 1978, and the gentleman that started it again shared it with his close family and friends. And I love that it feels from an outsider's point of view that is how this business has grown globally. And that's how it has supported so many people, because it is kind of your nearest and dearest that you share it with. So tell me a bit more about the Forever Living business side of it.
As you said, Rex Morn, he started it back in 1978, and he wanted people to be able to have their own business, but not by being business by themselves. So we have this support of this bigger company around us. We are independent business owners. It's our business, but we do have the support of this massive company. And we are in over 160 countries now, across the world. Now my business is in 13 of those countries, so I get an income every month from those 13 different countries, because I have a team out there. I've got over 7,000 in my team, so across the world. And that doesn't mean that I've been to any of those countries. Obviously some I have. It just means that people in my organisation know people in those countries, so they've introduced people to the business in those countries, which then means that my business is in those countries, and I get paid on that as well. It is a family run business, and everything within the business, whether it's the plantations, the manufacturing, the deliveries, absolutely everything is done by Forever. So they don't outsource anything at all. It's all done within Forever. Wow. Our plantations are in the deserts in America and the Dominican Republic, and they are all organic. There's no machinery that is petrol or diesel. All the carts and that collect the plants are all electric, so there's nothing that pollutes the plants. And I don't know if you know what a leaf looks like of an aloe vera plant. I think it looks a bit like a cactus, doesn't it? If you slice open that leaf and you squeeze out the gel, that's what goes into our products. And then the leaf goes back into the ground to fertilize it. So it's all very natural. And the aloe that goes into the products is live. So, it's very natural. And the only use of stabilizers of fresh fruits and berries to keep it fresh. There's no nasties in there at all.
Brilliant. I love the eco side of that. I love that it's very renewable. It's like the leaves are recycled, they're put back into the ground, and there's a real eco feel about that. What I also really like is that when I kind of looked into this a little bit, with the products, aloe is the first ingredient, and for me that is so important, because it means that you're getting a lot of the right stuff, and any of the other stuff that's in there, as you've already said, it's all good, but that is there to stabilize and to look after the product. But the aloe is kind of the heart of it, and I think that's
absolutely
really
important. If you look at any of our ingredients on our packaging, you'll always see that the aloe is the first ingredient. So there's lots of aloe, and there's other bits that keep the aloe fresh, basically, because it is a live plant. It's live when it goes into the bottles and tubes and things like that. So I
think another thing I really love is that aloe vera has been around for years. Like, it goes back to 2000 BC and again and more again.
You've done your homework, haven't you?
I had a little look into it. I'm very interested in businesses, and you have a great business, and you've been very successful with it. You've worked extremely hard in it, so it only makes sense that I respect and mirror that. But what I love is that you've taken something that has been around for such a long time, and that re-promoting it, that reigniting it, and the re-sharing of something that can help people so much and has helped people so much. I think that's phenomenal. I think that kind of, it's like recycling in a different way. It's recycling and making things current again. And that's just so nice. And to be able to share that with your nearest and dearest it's just really lovely. So
it's incredible. I love doing it.
So what are your favourite products then? When you meet someone, just your typical everyday person, whoever that may be, what are you like, right, this is what I would suggest kind of straight off the back?
I should have had some products here, shouldn't I? Now the business is worth, I think, $3 billion now. So, and 50% of that turnover goes in our Aloe drinking gels.
Nice.
Most people know about our drinking gels. That is our number one seller. And I think for me personally, from a health point of view, that is my number one product. I drink it every single day. It's not the best tasting thing, but then, hey, you know,
yeah, you can look past that to the benefit.
Yeah, obviously you just, you know, down it. It's only, you know, that much in the morning. But I do feel that I get the benefits from it. So, and that is the product that we would recommend for anything really, whether it's, because aloe works on skin.
Yes.
No, it works on surfaces, and we do have skin inside us. So an aloe drink will line the surface of your digestive tract and things like that. So that would be my number one. I think my number two would be our aloe soap.
Nice.
I have it in all my bathrooms and toilets and what have you here. I use it in the shower. Absolutely, it's gentle, but it's tough also.
Nice.
There's no detergents in there, so it is quite gentle. You can use it on a newborn baby as well.
Oh.
And I use it for skincare as well. Which for me, when I was in work and I was, you know, a corporate brand loyal person, I would stick to one particular brand, and it was usually the expensive one. You think sometimes you buy something that's expensive because you think it's going to work more, don't you? But since using the Forever products, I use all the skincare. I don't know whether, you know, the results are you know, can be seen, but for me personally, I just feel it, and I wouldn't use anything else now. So absolutely love the skincare.
That's a real testimony.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. So what are the typical people that you have in your team? Is there a typical person, or is there a range of people that you support?
There's not a typical person, because absolutely anybody can do it. So you don't need any experience. All you need is a reason why you want to do it. When I first joined the business, I had a lot of young mums in my team, because it's perfect for mums working around children, you know, school runs and what have you.
Yes.
But no, I've got such a variety. I've got teachers, doctor, a lot of people in the NHS, would you believe? Yeah, love using the products. As I say, teachers, ladies, gents that work in supermarkets, cleaners. You know, there's no one background that I can mention that, you know, absolutely anybody could join the business. A lot of business owners, small business owners, will join the business because the income supplements the income that they get from their business. So, you know, if things are quiet in their normal day job, normal business, and they've got this on the sideline that will give them that top up income. And lots of therapists and hairdressers, and because they just love using the products as well. So yeah,
it's wonderful. Wow, thank you for that. So if anybody wants to get in touch, whether it's for the business or whether it's for the products, how can they do that?
Can we put a link underneath the video?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, or just, you know, give me a call or message me. Then yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you. So is that to your Facebook page? I'll put a link to your Facebook page, and then some details as well. So yes, thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure to hear about your business.
Thank you.
And I look forward to catching up with you soon.
And you. Thank you, Shannon.